Hey everyone, this is Kevin from thechesswebsite.com, and today we're going to be going over another trap, and I'm actually not sure the official name. Actually saw it somewhere on the internet a while back and actually played it myself a couple days ago in a blitz game. So it's for black against the bird's opening, so I'm just going to call it the bird's eye view. If you actually know the name of it, go ahead and feel free to post, or I'm just going to call it the bird's eye view trap. So it starts out with white opening in the bird's opening with pawn to f4, and black's going to respond developing his knight to f6, and white's going to continue with knight to f3, and black's going to move his pawn to d6. And here's really where you can decide if you want to move forward. A lot of times you'll see white move his pawn to e3, but if you don't, a lot of times if you move d6, a lot of players, since they want to fianchetto on the queen side, you'll see them move pawn to b3, getting ready to fianchetto their bishop on the queen side. So from here, you can start to set the trap. And the trap looks like this. It's pawn to e5, and obviously there's only one defender of the e5 pawn, and so white can safely take and then recapture with his knight. So once white takes and black retakes, then white can safely take on e5, and now black is going to develop his bishop to d6, attacking the knight on e5. Now white has two options, and I would say 9 times out of 10 they're going to move back to f3, up a pawn, and just try to develop as normal. Obviously if they move knight to d3, it kind of hinders their ability to develop their pieces and their pawns as they're blocking their d pawn. So a lot of times from here you will simply just see knight to f3, and from here we can bring our knight to g4, and this is actually a pretty devastating move because white does not have a lot of options. There's a few things he can do, but not many are good. From here, if they're not looking at all, you may see something as basic as pawn to h3, and then simply black can come in and it's checkmate, game over, that easy. Now they may completely ignore the whole situation and move something like bishop to b2, and from here we can simply capture on h2, and then let's say they recapture with their knight, then we can simply bring our queen in, and they only have one move, and that's to bring their pawn to g3, and then we can recapture for checkmate. You may see them recapture with their rook, and then from here we can recapture, and they cannot recapture with their knight. Obviously if they capture with their knight, then we can come in, and same story, they're going to have to move their pawn to g3, and we can easily checkmate. So from here they may try a different move. They can try to develop. They may move to g7, where we can just move our rook to g8. But all in all, we're going to end up taking their bishop on f1. We're going to be up in material, and their entire structure is going to be completely messed up. So white has the option if they can mess up their whole structure or get checkmated pretty easy. And the game that I actually played ended up where they just moved their pawn to h3, and I just quickly came in and checkmated on g3, and they never saw it coming. So if you see the bird's opening and you want to try this out, I think it's a pretty nifty trap. So hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next video.